Dele Momodu thanked Governor Adeleke for initiating the reconciliation between Davido and, daughter Imade. Now, if you have been following this trend, Davido, popularly known as, David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, and Sophia Momodu, a fashion entrepreneur and niece to renowned journalist and media mogul Dele Momodu, have a daughter together named Imade Adeleke, born in 2015. For years, both parents maintained a relatively peaceful co-parenting relationship, with Davido publicly celebrating his daughter's milestone. However, tension appeared to have escalated behind the scene, particularly concerning financial support, custody terms, and living arrangements. Now, in 2024, there was a legal battle where we heard that Davido filed a suit at the Lagos State High Court seeking joint custody and unrestricted access to Imade. He claimed that Sophia had denied him access to his daughter multiple times and allegedly made unreasonable demands, such as insisting on living in a luxurious apartment funded entirely by Davido. This legal battle move shocked many, especially since there had been no public indication of unresolved conflict between the two. Now, Dele Momodu came out to respond at the time, and a lot of people thought that at that time people were not happy with, his response, They thought that he cited his niece instead of, being neutral to promote, a settlement, So at the time, Dele Momodu came out and addressed the situation publicly. He released a statement defending Sophia Momodu, making the following key points: that Sophia did not initiate the legal action. She only responded after Davido filed for joint custody. Number two, the primary issues, according to him, were about unpaid school fees, house rent, and salaries of domestic staff, including nannies, And number three, he insisted Sophia had not blocked Davido from seeing Imade and had, in fact, tried to maintain a respectful co-parenting dynamic. That was what the uncle said. Now, because of the fact that Davido felt as though an elder kinsman who is supposed to be neutral to ensure that things, move seemingly, had decided to support the niece, and Davido refused to listen to Dele Momodu. Dele Momodu initiated calls time and time again to Davido. Davido would not pick. Davido blocked Sophia Momodu. Sophia was unable to reach Davido anymore. Now, it took it was in 2024 this happened, and it has taken about a year, and then just maybe Dele Momodu saw that this thing is getting out of hand, because at the end of the day, it's the child that loses. When two parents are fighting and they restrict the child from seeing one parent, it's very, very painful. But I do not have a problem with parents who will not provide, because if you don't provide, seeing the child doesn't mean anything. But when the other parent is providing and the other one is using a child as a tool to cause pain on the other one, becomes a problem. But, moving forward, when Dele Momodu saw that the whole thing is getting out of hand, Davido was not, as in Davido did not blink. Even on his daughter's birthday, he didn't come, and like usually find a way. He goes around to see his children and all of that. He didn't make any move to try and see the girl and all of that. Apparently, he just allowed Sophia to go with the girl, whatever he want to do with that child. No, so in an effort to de-escalate the issue, Dele Momodu personally involved Governor Ademola Adeleke, the governor of Osun State and Davido's paternal uncle. Dele took Sophia and Imade to meet with Governor Adeleke, hoping his familiar closeness with Davido could help, mediate the situation privately before it spiraled further. Dele Momodu now has come out to publicly thank Governor Adeleke for his willingness to mediate and express hope that family ties could prevail over public spectacle and legal battles. The goal of this intention was to encourage peaceful dialogue between Davido and Sophia, prevent further, media drama or social media confrontation, prioritize the emotional and psychological well-being of Imade. That was why the uncle did this. Now, Davido's involvement, in addition to Governor Adeleke's father, Governor Adeleke, Davido's father, Dr. Adedeji Adeleke, also stepped into mediate and resolve some of the immediate concerns. He reportedly paid Imade's outstanding school fees. Yeah, he provided a new vehicle for Sophia to aid with school runs and other family needs. Yeah. These actions were interpreted by many as an attempt to maintain calm and demonstrate good faith while a long-term solution was sought. Okay. Now, court proceedings and current status. The Lagos State High Court has referred the case to its alternative dispute resolution, unit. Okay, this means that both parties are encouraged to resolve the matter through mediation rather than extended legal confrontation. At the ADR Center. Okay, this ADR Center means the Alternative Dispute Resolution Center. Both parties will be guided by legal professionals and counselors. The goal is to develop a co-parenting agreement that respect Davido's right to access Imade while also acknowledging Sophia's concern about stability and safety. Now, public appeals and media statement. Dele Momodu also issued a strong public plea for calm and dignity. He advised Davido and Sophia to refrain from making harmful statements on social media, which could impact their daughter later in life. And he also told them to remember that the true focus should be Imade's best interest, not ego battle or public perception. He also noted that public judgment and online trolling have made it harder for Sophia to speak openly, as she is often accused of trying to extort Davido or obstruct fatherly access, which he says is not true. Yeah. Now, public relations. The incident has generated significant conversation online. While some fans support Davido's pursuit of equal access to his child, others criticize the move, pointing to his public lifestyle and asking whether he is prepared for stable co-parenting. Many have praised Dele Momodu's diplomacy and Governor Adeleke's willingness to intervene quietly in a family matter that was at risk of exploding publicly. This is what has been going on in the life of Sophia, Davido, Imade, and at last there is peace to the glory of God. And I hope that this peace is, sustained. But because I do know that with these kinds of problems, they have been able to learn. And I think that going forward, they'll respect each other more and they will understand that, there is a limit to what you can do. So, this is Delaram. I'm going to bring you more updates. Appreciate you. Thank you.